name's Yoon, and I'm going to talk about my work, biometric data art, and then relationship with the AI. Next slide, please. So biometric data becomes one of the most crucial data in our lives. The personalized information hidden in the biometric data has been used for various identification systems and applications. However, as you know, these days there are a lot of cases of identity fraud, identity theft, and the bias and other issues and identifications, which show the personal digital records are frequently used and easily used in the wrong ways. So will the system confirm our identities to prove who we really are? I have these questions raised by the use of biometric data. So what can we read and learn about the data and about ourselves? And do they represent our identities or in any other ways we can use it in correct and more secure ways? Is there any bias and misinterpretations in the analysis of the biometric data? And how does AI help to understand biometric data and identification? So I've been using and creating a series of biometric data artworks since 2012. The three of my biometric data artworks, Eyes, Dissonance, and then Rose in You, which is the new work, show the various ways to using the biometric data as art materials and try to reveal hidden information of the biometric data as art engineering projects. Next slide, please. So the first work is a Dissonance. So this Dissonance is an interactive fingerprint sonification and then interactive sound installation that transform a human's fingerprint to musical sound. So the idea is to allow audience members to explore their own identities through unique sounds generated by their fingerprint patterns based on algorithm computing and the physical device. The captured sound is looped and harmonized with the other fingerprint sound. So the result is a real-time experimental music as a representation of the integrated human identities. Can you go to next slide, please? Yeah, second work I've done is Eyes, is an interactive iris data art that transforms humans' iris data to sound and 3D animated image. So the idea is to allow audience to explore their identities through unique audiovisual outcome, and then reveal their iris patterns and colors through this, image processing techniques. Next slide, please. This is my recent work. It's called the Rose in You. It's a new interactive biometric data artwork that allows participants to scan their veins and then find the matching roads in the world. So the vein data is one of the fascinating forms of the biometric data, and it contains very beautiful integrated, patterns and paths, and then it's resemble to the roads and paths surrounding us. So the roads are resemble to how our veins are interconnected and how blood does circulate in our bodies. And then this new artwork explores the line segmentation and structure of the veins and compares them to roads in the real world. Next slide, please. So, and when I actually exhibited these works in many different places, I was wondering, what is the thing we can actually learn and apply to artificial intelligence and machine learning, techniques and algorithms. So I have been developing a biometric data visualization system that extracts the visual features of biometric data using machine learning methods. So through the system, it was possible to acquire distinctive visual features using machine learning techniques. And then I made interactive web applications that detect your iris and then extract the iris colors, dominant colors, and then several dominant and unique patterns, and then fingerprint patterns, etc. So also you can compare with the other groups of colors, the patterns, and other visual features, and then you can compare, and then learn more from the comparison. So I input all the acquired iris and fingerprint data and then train the models and then classify the colors and eyes and patterns of the fingerprints. And then also, it's not in here in the slide, but it's actually transformed to sound. So you can listen to the sound generated by the AI extracted data result, and then it's in real-time audio outcome as well. So I think this has I envision this research to be applied to multiple domains and foster future research about use of biometric data in the fields of art and design. So I believe this can be has a potential to create an art engineer project and then practical applications such as in the health applications, identification, new art and design project, or privacy applications. So this is an ongoing project. So I'll move on to more in depth and then apply many different other techniques. Next slide, please. Yeah, so I'm open to collaboration. So I actually need some, I saw a lot of cool, really great researches today. I learned a lot actually. Yeah. So if you're available for collaboration, especially, the biometric data or data mining or, AI driven. So I'm pretty open collaboration. So you can visit my website, learn more about my projects. And also one thing I'd like to just add quickly is I'm organizing data, AI design series of the lectures, guest speaker lectures and workshop for SGAC students this semester. So if you can visit, I'm going to put in the chat. So yeah, you can visit and check the upcoming guests.